What's up, guys? So earlier I posted this video in a short. Check this out.
You're fucking dumbass.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I got it all on my goddamn Snapchat. She on the floor.
All right, so I posted that video and I was asking, what do you guys think? What would you do in that situation if you were a contracted guard, posted on this parking lot, and you were there to protect the property and the people on it? And got a few comments, and Mike Alvarez said, deadly force is justified because it is a deadly threat, and he is right, and I completely agree with him on that. If I was guarding that property and it was my job and I was armed and it was my job to protect the property, protect the people on the property. I haven't been in that situation, but hypothetically speaking, in my opinion, I think what I would end up doing is I would end up drawing my weapon, because at this point, the person in the car, the driver, is attacking somebody. He's turned his car into a deadly weapon, and he has already hit one person, and he ends up hitting a second person. So at that point, I would draw my weapon and I would order him to stop and get out of the car. And if he continued to move towards anybody else or myself, then at that point I would have no choice but to open fire to stop the threat. Now, let's say that I am turned around and my back is to the incident that happened with the first girl getting hit. Would I be justified in then drawing my weapon if I didn't actually see what happened? And in my opinion, and I think I'm be justified in saying yes, because at least in California, if I had heard what happened, let's say I was talking to somebody, taking a report about something else, and then this happened, I turn around, I can see very clearly that a girl is on the ground. The car appears to be in a position where they were hit by this car, and it looks like, and it appears that this was an aggressive act. If I can articulate this, keep in mind that assault by itself is a misdemeanor, but when you involve a deadly weapon with an assault, it becomes an aggravated assault, which becomes a felony. And in this case, this is a violent felony that was just occurred. So in this case, yes, I would be justified in drawing my weapon and ordering him to stop. And if he proceeded or continued, then I would be justified in opening fire. Now, looking at this parking lot, it was a little difficult, because if you look at the perimeter, there's people all around the parking lot. It's not just behind the viewer. So your sight picture has a lot of innocent people in the background, so you got to be careful and to keep in mind that. So sticky situation, you got to be careful. But as far as drawing your weapon and ordering the person out of the car, stop, I think you'd be justified in that. And if they proceeded to try to run somebody else over, like they did run the girl over, you could see they run over one girl, and then he ran over the second girl, as that girl very, very stupidly ran after the car. She got knocked to the ground, and then she was starting to get up, and he tried to run her over a second time. So now we have 3 strikes on with a car. At that point, I think that is sufficient time for a security guard to have his attention completely on what's going on, plenty of time to figure out what's going on, draw his weapon, and if he proceeds to try to go towards that girl again, I think you'd be fully justified in opening fire and stopping the threat and protecting this innocent person, or arguably innocent. I mean, possibly she may bear some fault or blame, or just, her actions weren't completely innocent. She put herself into that position. However, it wouldn't justify the use of deadly force against her for what she did. So I would feel justified in shooting the person driving that car to stop him from hurting anybody further or killing somebody with his car. So that's my opinion. That's what I think. let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your comments. Leave them down below in the comment section. Let's have a discussion on this.